Hello and welcome. I'm Rocio Baeza, the founder of GDPR Stand Up, and I want to take just a couple of minutes to talk about what I'm trying to do with this platform here. I want to share a little bit more about who I am, what my goals are, and just to give you a preview of the topics that you should expect to hear from for the rest of 2019. So, a little bit about myself. I live in Chicago. I am a wife, a mom of two kids, and a professional in the cybersecurity space and in the technology space. I've been a cybersecurity professional for about a decade now, give or take a couple of years. And this is an area that and I've enjoyed it ever since. And with GDPR Stand Up, my goal here is to basically share what I've learned during my journey to help those that are looking for just extra resources around GDPR. So I'm not looking to create another certification per se. I'm not looking to regurgitate the information that is already out there in the internet. The goal is really to provide you with very practical steps and techniques so that you as a professional can successfully implement GDPR at your organization. I realized that 2018, this is GDPR is an acronym that garnered lots of attention. And I'm pretty sure that going into 2019, that attention is not going to go away. In fact, we're already seeing that in the US, there's lots of interest with bringing some of the good stuff behind GDPR over to the US, recently with California. Now, I would say that my motivations behind this platform is not to teach for the sake of teaching, but it's really to teach practical steps, practical techniques that I've learned along the way that have worked for me, because at the end of the day, GDPR is aimed to protect consumers. I think that just because of the little resources that are available, there are limited resources with cybersecurity professionals. That's a fact. Organizations are struggling to find talent and to keep that talent. And at the end of the day, if we don't solve this problem, the ones that are impacted are the consumers like you and consumers like me. And from my perspective, that is unacceptable. And I want to be part of the solution. Now, there are several topics that I'm thinking about covering. Things like just a practical how to's for implementing certain components with GDPR. I'm also looking to just keep an eye out and report on developments in the space. For example, earlier this week, the ICO released guidance around, all right, what exactly is personal data? And by sharing developments like that, I'm hoping to help you help you stay on top of the developments around GDPR. I'm also looking to share my thoughts and opinions around different things. And what I'm very excited about. So for the second part of the year, my goal is to be able to bring you stories of real people that have been impacted in one way or another of because of poor data security implementation. I think that as professionals, as consumers, we are all too familiar with the inconvenience that a data breach may cause. Say there's a data breach and a debit card or a credit card has to be reissued. And I think that for most of us, we think that that's as much impact that it can have on the consumer. And I have seen firsthand that that's just one end of the spectrum. On the other end of the spectrum, we can really see the quality of life of people being impacted because of their personal information not being protected appropriately, secured appropriately, or used appropriately. So at the end of the day, by me doing my part in teaching other professionals and helping other organizations, my goal is to be able to improve the current state with how consumer information is being managed. So there are two formats that I'm running with. The first one is on YouTube. So on a weekly basis, expect to see a new episode. These episodes are going to be available on the YouTube platform and also as a podcast. So in podcasts, we are uh, currently set up for iTunes, we're set up for Stitcher, and we're set up for Google Play. And if you just do a quick search on GDPR Stand Up, you should be able to find us. The other way that you can find us is through YouTube. So if you just do a search again on GDPR Stand Up, you should be able to find the video feed of that episode. And if this is something that you think that you might benefit from, I invite you to subscribe, so that you can receive a notification as soon as a new episode is available. Thank you very much for checking us out, and hope that you decide to stick around. All right, see you later. Goodbye.